Hey kids, how you doing? It's Comic Book Man in 3D.
Ooh, scary stuff.
And I'm being joined by
Whoa!
In 2D.
Ooh, and also known as Count Floyd.
Not Count Floyd. Joe Flaherty was so much funnier.
Joe Flaherty sold the character to me.
Yes, he did. And we're in the DC universe, which means it's time for DC News here on the little video cast for Alternate Reality. Now, if you want to check out DC News, stop off at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com. That's where Bo goes to play with DC News.
Like?
Oh, thank you, Jeffy. Hey, let me pick up my cues.
Thank you, sir. That's
thank
a very
you,
good
Jeffy.
cue.
First up, we have Fables merchandise. We're going to have a whole stream of Fables merchandise coming in 2010. There's going to be coasters and ashtrays and what other crap are they going to make?
It's going to be a very, very, very low flow, by the way. You're going to have
like a toilet, a low flow toilet.
You're going to have a print of 12 really, really classic Fables covers. You're also going to have a mini bust of Snow and Bigby and a couple of other things. People who've been reading Fables have been asking DC for a while, why is there no merchandise? Part of it is because DC doesn't really own it. It belongs to the people who own it. But you can start to see that stuff next year. Also, by the way, since we're talking about Fables, Fables 100 is coming, and the story will be, well, the book will be 100 pages long. It's not going to be one big giant story, but it'll have a long story, and it'll also have sketches and designs, and you'll be able to look at, if you open up a full-page thread, there'll be a Fables board game.
Wow!
You can play at home.
Number 7, big 7, big 7.
I'm not waiting.
You gotta wait.
I'm not waiting.
Astro City, the last issue of Astro City for the current story.
Astro what?
Astro City.
Thank you.
City shipped this week. It's over and done with, but Astro City is not dead, is it?
Astro City will become a monthly series. By the way, Kurt Busiek and Brent Anderson are so far ahead on this book that it'll ship monthly, and Busiek's also
for at least 3 issues.
No. Anderson's already drawn like about 9 issues already, so the book's way ahead of schedule.
Oh.
And Kurt Busiek's also doing a book for Wildstorm called American Gothic, which will have scary, really creepy tales, and it'll be called Kurt Busiek's American Gothic.
Nice.
Maybe there'll be an old lady and a man standing on the cover with a pitchfork, too.
Okay. Also at Wildstorm, the God of War is coming, I hear.
The video game, The God of War, they're going to do a 6-issue...
Another crappy video game!
Yes, a 6-issue miniseries starting in October. It'll be written by Marv Wolfman. It'll have art by Kevin Sharp. And Andy Park's going to do the covers. And it will lead into the next version of the God of War video game, which apparently is going to be coming out in November or December by the end of the year.
Finishing up with Wildstorm. We got a lot of Wildstorm news today. Wildcats. Wildcats is going to have a creative change. Is that true?
All the Major League Wildcats, Wildstorm books will be getting a creative change. Adam Beechin and Tim Seeley are going to be taking over Wildcats with issue 19. The writers of The Highwaymen, Mark Bernardine and Adam Freeman, are taking over The Authority. And Phil Hester is going to be taking over the writing duties on Gen 13. All this will be happening at the end of the year.
Okay. Now, we do have some DC Universe news. As a matter of fact, we have Flash news with Jeff Johns. Yes. What is Jeff Johns doing?
After you get Flash Rebirth, after Flash Rebirth is done, by the way, it's a 7-issue miniseries now, not a 6-issue miniseries.
What did they add?
They added another issue.
They
Thanks. Had so much story.
You're a big help.
They added one more issue because they needed to have all the content.
That's great.
Once that's over with, and also the Blackest Night Flash Limited series, which Johns will be doing with his regular buddy Scott Collins, Jeff Johns will be writing a brand new Flash title called... Yes. All Flash.
All Flash, which was the name of one of the Flash books in the Golden Age, All Flash Comics.
And Mark Waid did a All Flash when Mark Waid was working on the book. By the way, it's not going to be the only Flash book around because Sterling Gates, the guy who writes Supergirl, he's also doing a Kid Flash ongoing series.
So there's going to be 3 Flash books?
No, there's going to be 2.
2 Flash books.
All Flash, Kid Flash.
There's not going to be a Flash?
There is no regular Flash.
There's no Flash.
No Flash.
But we've all Flash.
No.
Kid Flash.
Yes. That's it.
Flash and Blood.
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
No. Jumpin' Jack Flash isn't coming. Maybe next year.
Okay, that's it for DC News. We're done. We're out of here. We're finished. Nice to see everybody down at Wizard World last weekend. We had a great time down there.
Wizard World was last weekend? I missed it?
Yeah, we
Damn!
had a great
Signed
time.
a lot of autographs.
Yeah, we signed a lot of autographs, met a lot of people.
I gave out a lot of dimes.
He
Shiny new dimes.
gave out a lot of. He gave out a U.S. Mint full of dimes down
Yes,
there.
I had a
He
big
really
sack
did.
of them I walked around it with.
Stimulated the economy.
And
Yes, I did.
all of you come down here to Alternate Reality and spend those shiny dimes, okay? And come down here and spend those dimes. Anyway, that's it for this time. Until next time,
Bo saying goodbye.
and Comic Book Man saying bye.
Okay.
That one worked much better than in the Marvel room, didn't it?
He says he doesn't like